Literally, I put a few drops in. It's not as bad as it was when we had it last time, is it? Hello my loves, once again it's Tuesday and the first night of a brand too long new meals vlog. Yeah, and I know that of course because we've just uploaded one which I shall link up there. So popped in Heron today and they had some boxes of the Noble beef pasties from Iceland for £1. So I got a box. And that is the mashed potato from our first potatoes, the earlies that we harvested on last week's allotment vlog, with some simple peas and sweet corn and the last of the tomatoes we harvested too. Because there were only a few left. I thought, well, let's have them on a meal, just raw.
While they're fresh.
Absolutely.
Yeah, no, totally.
Do you want to have a taste of the mash, Brommers?
Yeah, because this is the first mash of our new potatoes from the allotment.
And these are Vitabella, which were the first earlies.
And it's fair to test it as well before I put any salt and pepper or anything.
Absolutely.
You know, just a neutral.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've already tasted it because I licked the serving spoon. Because I'll do what I want, it's my kitchen.
It's gorgeous. It's gorgeous mash. What more can I say? It's gorgeous mash.
There you go.
Tiny little bit of black pepper for me personally, but other than
Cut
that,
the pasty open so folk can have a look, just in case they haven't seen them before. They're actually really nice, and for £1 I was like, oh, I'm definitely getting some. £1 a box. Rude not to. And that's what they look like inside.
It looks quite full.
Yeah, kind of like a mince beef pasty, which is exactly what you want. So there you go, homegrown potatoes, homegrown tomatoes, peas and sweet corn from freezer, originally from Sainsbury's, and a no beef pasty for 50p each from Heron. Nomskis. Oh, and bread and butter, because we're not daft. Dinner on Tuesday night. Bye, loves. Hello my loves, it's Wednesday night and it's leftover curry night. As you will have seen if you watched last week's meals vlog, I did a curry and always do enough for 2 meals. The second night we always have it with oven chips and a couple of slices of bread. First night, classic way, rice and naan bread.
Yeah.
I've already put a bit of 357 in it while it was warming up.
Right, not as much as last time.
Not as much as last time, just a couple of dots to make it a little bit more spicy.
Yeah, because we overdid it a little bit. We both were like, when the last curry we had, off camera, after we were eating it, Paul was like, I put 1.5 Scotch bonnets in this, and it just wasn't... It wasn't hot.
Hitting.
So then we all went overboard. Way too much 357 on there.
We did. So I've put a little bit in while it's what. In fact, have a taste, Jay.
I will. So how much did you put in?
Just a few drops. Only a few drops. Literally, I put a few drops in. It's not as bad as it was when we had it last time, is it?
Not quite, no. What I said was and I won't waffle on. I'll try and keep it concise. What I said was, when we had the curry with the added hot sauce that we put into it, it reminded me of the very first time
we had Sam Yang.
We had the Sam Yang times 2 spicy noodles, and our reaction to it, very, very hot. That's hot, but not quite as hot as last time.
Whew.
But it's hot.
Curry and chips. Hot again. Sorry, Deirdre. Bye, loves. Hello, my loves. It's Thursday. Yay! Oh, it's been a week in work for both of us. Right, so tonight, when I did the Brinner in last week's meals vlog, I saved some. I think I mentioned it that I'd saved some scrambled tofu, and I was going to make it into tofu egg mayo for a baked potato, and here we are. We were going to get some hummus for the other potato, and we thankfully found some Sainsbury's peri peri vegan hummus, of course, yellow stickered. So win-win.
Yeah, it wasn't a lot off on the yellow sticker because of the time of day, but it
But
was
it's
still,
still a yellow sticker.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we've got one crispy baked potato, 30 minutes in the microwave, and about 16 minutes in the air fryer to get fluffy on the inside, crispy on the outside. With tofu egg mayo on one, peri peri hummus on the other, and a nice little bit of fresh salad to just break it all up. And of course, a glass of wine. And we should be watching Enterprise very shortly and eating this. Bye, loves. Hello, my loves. It's Friday night and it's a Northern Cold Day special. Pie and veg and gravy. We had some veg in the fridge, a collie, some carrots, and Jay were like, why don't we have some veg tonight? Pie and veg. I said, do you know what? That's a great idea. So our favourite pie, Linda McCartney's pie, been eating them for 25 years, man. Mm-hmm. Like 25 years been eating them for. In fact, longer, because I was eating them before I met you, and we've been together 26 years.
Good old Linda.
So I've probably been eating them pies about 30 years.
Have they been out that long?
I think so. Yeah.
Wow.
I've done a load of carrots with the last of the potatoes from our plot, the early potatoes, just cut up in there. Thinly sliced cauliflower and garden peas, a combination made in heaven, and a red and white onion gravy. Thinly sliced red and white onion fried with some Bisto Best onion and a little bit of chilli. Bread and butter, because it'd be rude not to. You've got to have a pie butty. Haven't you?
Yeah.
How are you, Brommers?
I'm good.
Yeah?
Good, yes. It's been a good day. You know, it's been a miserable day in terms of the weather.
Weather-wise, yeah.
But it's been a good day.
We've had a nice day, haven't we?
Yeah.
So excuse us now while we smash this right inside of our faces. Thank you. Bye, loves. Hello, my loves. It's Saturday night. The lovely Stuart's been around today for a bit of a rehearsal for Vegan Camp Out. And then we called at Lidl on my own, didn't we?
We did.
We called at the Co-op and at Lidl, because we heard that Lidl still had some stuff in from Greek Week. So that's a separate vlog, and I shall link it up there now. This, however, is almost my classic noodle soup recipe, except we've got some puffed rice in it that we got last time we went to Wingyip, and there's some peanut butter in the soup.
Oh, nice.
But there's spinach and carrots and cabbage and seaweed and edamame and fried tofu and puffed tofu. Oof, all kinds. Do you have a taste of the soup, Brommers, with the peanut butter in?
I was going to say, is it spicy? Is there any heat
Yes,
in it?
there's a full Scotch bonnet and a full finger chilli. So it should be just nice.
Oh,
And of course there's a whole hunk of ginger and a load of garlic.
it's blooming gorgeous, that.
Yeah?
Yeah, it's gorgeous. And I think just the right amount of heat.
Yes,
from
for
what I can
us.
tell. Yeah.
For us. Because we do like a bit of heat, to me and the Brommers.
That's great.
So there you go, noodle soup with tofu. It's Saturday night, and it's what's for dinner, my loves. Bye, loves. Hello, my loves. It's Sunday evening. Now, you can be having a look at that while I tell you the little story. So we did a live this afternoon making chilli sauces. That's what part of one that didn't fit into a bottle. That's just Louisiana hot sauce, isn't it?
I think so, yeah.
So we had half a tin of chopped tomatoes left, and they were sat in the fridge. Well, I ate that. I've got a right thing about it. So I thought, how can I use them? So I got some What the Cluck chicken pieces out of the freezer, fried them up, set them aside. Then fried an onion and some, what went next? I was trying to, I'm like, what went next? Onion and some bits of cauliflower.
Right.
The last half of the cauliflower, I thought I'll chuck it in there. And then a tin of black-eyed beans. And then with the half tin of tomatoes, I put it in the NutriBullet with a few cloves of garlic, 2 heaped teaspoons of smoked paprika, 1 heaped teaspoon of hot chili sauce, and a bit of water and a bit of tomato puree.
Nice.
And here we are, dinner. Some bits of bread. And the rice is Aldi World Foods spicy Mexican style rice in a bag. So good. Do you want a taste of the chilli? I mean, it's kind of sort of chilli. Neither of us are crazy about the What the Cluck pieces, which is why I fried them before and cut them up smaller.
It's lovely.
Smoky.
Yeah, got a nice smokiness to it. Nice bit of heat. You know me, us. Love sweet corn, anything. Love the little pops from the sweet corn.
Yeah.
And I think I got a little bit of spinach in there as well, which is obviously nicely wilted and lovely.
Marvellous.
Yeah, got a little kick to it, that as well.
So there you go. For Sunday night's dinner, homemade chilli and a bag of rice from Aldi. Bye, loves. Hello, my loves. It's Monday night, and of course that means it's the last night of this particular meals vlog. A bit of a throw together. It's 9 o'clock. We've been to an allotment committee meeting. They always take ages. So I've just done some brown rice with a chicken stock cube and a bit of salt. I've done some crispy baked tofu in the air fryer, marinated it for ages while we were at the meeting in some sesame oil and a little bit of dark soy sauce, and then finished it off with some corn flour and then in the air fryer. And that's a mix of carrot, cabbage, cashew nuts, edamame and allotment tomatoes.
Delightful.
And some sesame seeds.
Yes.
Just a nice little veg mix. We've got bread and butter. I don't care, shut up.
We did say we might have a little bit of hot sauce, but we're kind of spoilt for choice now, aren't we?
Yeah, I think we should have one of the hot sauces that we made on Sunday's live.
Yes.
Just drizzled over our tofu there to make it a bit wetter. But there you go. Rice, veg and tofu. How terribly vegan. Bye, loves.